So I finished Final Fantasy VII and then realized that I didn't actually save the audio. So I'm having to record all the audio post gameplay. So I think I might actually edit this last section a little bit more. But I'm going to keep in the random battles because that's part of the experience of what I went through. Like it would be cleaner to just remove them all, but that's not really the experience I had. I mean, if I could just remove them as I was playing the game, then I would have done that. But, you know, just to make it a smoother experience, but you can't do that because that's part of the game. The monsters in the game are kind of all over the place. You've got this little dude who's really scary in the remake because you only fight it once and it just goes around and stabs you and you die instantly. It's not as severe in the original, but it can be pretty tough. But yeah. Use summons on it and it doesn't really stand a chance. And there's a lot of stuff that takes away control of your character in this game, which I'm not a fan of. So, you know, with the constant sleeping, being turned into a frog, and the instant deaths, I was getting a little bit sick of that at this point. They really harm the experience from the perspective of somebody playing it in like the modern era, whereas games back then were a lot less, I don't know, they're kind of player unfriendly in a way. They're unfriendly for, I guess unforgiving would be the word. But I do wonder if this is one of the first games that was like heavily promoted with a strategy guide when it came out. Because there's so many things that you just wouldn't know that you'd have to have a guide to tell you about. And as I didn't really, I used a guide in some sections because I was just completely lost. I didn't use a guide for the majority of the game, so I've probably missed out on a ton of things. And as I got towards the end of this section, it came quite clear on how much I'd actually missed out on. Like, these magic pots really annoyed me because I didn't know what to do with them. So I was like, okay, I'll give you the thing that you wanted. And I expected it to just, like, die or run away at that point. But it didn't. And it didn't cotton on, like, I didn't cotton on to the fact that I could then do damage to it after I gave it the elixir. I just thought, oh, maybe I just hadn't tried that magic before. Like this area, I don't even know what I'm looking at. What is this, like root system? Or is it like some kind of like dead weeds? Or I don't know, is it some kind of... Yeah, I have no idea. What is it meant to be? And the monsters are all over the place. Like some are animals, some are just monsters, some are houses, robots. The variety's good, but like it's a little nonsensical. And they've kept that in the remake. It just doesn't feel as jarring because they're not just random monsters. Like the weirder monsters end up being bosses. Like the Hell House fight in the remake was really cool. I really liked that. And it felt right because he was in a weird place. He was fighting in a Coliseum. So it's like, yeah, okay. But in the original, that was just a normal enemy. Knights of the Round is a cool looking summon, but takes way too long. And there seems to be no way of skipping the summons either. So I'm just gonna... I'll show you this one time. I don't know if I showed you in the last fight. I think I did actually. But I will either fast forward through them or just skip them. And I couldn't work out where I was supposed to go from here. And I know that you can actually turn on exits. Like there's a little icon that shows you where the exit is. I think that's poor game design. Like you should have made the place look like where, like you should make it intuitive as to where you're supposed to go. But they decided not to do that. So I had no idea what this white light is. This There's just a white light for some reason, and it doesn't seem to do anything. And then there's just a pit going down with a convenient rock staircase. Yo, we're a bit late. This is the center of the planet. Yeah, I didn't realize I had to stop speaking to people. So, this is it. To give us a choice, I thought I should probably speak to all the party members first. It feels like we made it as far as we can. Cloud, I found this. Hey Cloud, I found this. Well, shall we get going? Here, Cloud. Hey Cloud, I found this on my way. So they all had items for me. Well, most of them. Stop saying it like a wimp. Can't you say move out or something? I think I lost a bit there. Move out. Look at the number. Fuck, they're coming out in full force. Cloud, you go first. Okay, I'm going alone. Shut up. I won't do us no good with everyone back here. Barrett's right. You take 2 of us with you and go first. The rest of us will catch up with you later. This is like a practice run before the final battle. Yeah, a major practice run. I'm fine with that. It's probably more fun than meeting Sephiroth down there. They're coming. They're already on the floor next to us. Cloud, hurry up and make up your mind! All of you. Later. Yeah, later. And now we're going to fight back against the monstrosities of Jenova. This music in this final sequence as you head down is really awesome. I love it. Where are we? What? Jenova! It's coming! Don't slap me like that. So I'm not... So we see Jenova in there, but... I'm not entirely sure what it is. I mean, I guess it is an alien, so it really wouldn't conform to anything we know. And down goes Jenova. A light. A light. Is this light holy? Oh, damn, man! Barrett? What? Is everyone's together again? Oh! Sephiroth! Ah! Is this Sephiroth's power? My body, I can't control my body! Ah! My front legs, my hind legs, my tail about to rip off. This is definitely not good. Here's way out of our league. I don't know if I can go on. Cloud. Ah! There! It's there! Cloud! Holy is there! Holy materia is shining! Aerith's prayer is shining! Holy Aerith! It's not over yet! This isn't the end yet! So we're going to change to our standard party that we've been using throughout the game, for the most part. Well, half the game. And now we've got to make up other parties. I decided not to go with Kate Sif, because Kate Sif's a traitor! And we will not forgive him. Let's go, everyone. Ah! We're not gonna lose. Aerith is here. Everyone is here. Cloud is here with us. There's still a lot for us to do. I'm not giving up. Not only Aerith. Holy is the prayer of Avalanche, of Marlene and Dine, and everyone on the planet. Aerith's memories, our memories. We came to tell you our memories. Come, planet, show us your answer. And Sephiroth, to the settling of everything. So this is like a weird fight. We've got to fight both sides and kill both sides roughly around the same time, which really confused me to begin with. So when something dies, when a part of his dies, they're supposed to switch over to the other team and then fight the other side, but I didn't know that. So I attacked this one, which was a waste, and then it kind of regenerates, making a bit of a mess, but yeah. But now I'm getting the hang of it because it tells you to swap, so now I'm actually doing it. I'm glad it actually tells you. I wasn't just fighting in a losing battle. So, gotta give them props for actually explaining this fight. Rather than relying on people having to look at a strategy guide for it. But because I made such a mess of it in the beginning, because I didn't know what I was doing, I think this fight probably stretched out much longer than it probably should have.